Hello, my name is Alexandra Fontini. I'm a piano and voice instructor here at the Louisiana Academy of Performing Arts, and today's Lagniappe lesson is going to be about damper pedal control. So the damper pedal is very, very fun. We learn about it right away in piano, but sometimes we don't really know exactly how to execute this pedal. So no matter what piano you have, whether it's an upright or a grand like this, the damper pedal is on the right. Okay, so when we go to use it, we always want to make sure to plant our heel on the floor and use it almost like a pedal when we drive, because otherwise you run the risk of, maybe hitting your knee into the piano or landing on the floor instead of the pedal. So always plant your heel nice and firm. If you can't reach yet, just wait, I guess, until you're a little bit taller. So plant that heel and we're gonna push our foot down like a lever, okay? Now, one main problem that we run into is when to lift the pedal, right? So generally, we wanna lift the pedal and release the sound whenever we have a change in harmony of the music. So what that means is if you're playing one chord, okay, you can leave the pedal down because it's going to sound nice. But once that harmony changes, it's really going to muddy the sound if the pedal has not been lifted to release all of the sound before. What I'm talking about is this kind of sound. So it's very dissonant, right? Those harmonies don't really make too much sense once they're overlapped. I lost my melody in my right hand completely, and it just sounded, like I said, really muddy. Another problem that we kind of have is playing then pedaling is the order we always want. Sometimes we reverse that. So what that means is we really want to press down on the key a millisecond before we release that pedal. Otherwise, there's a gap in sound, and it sounds a little bit disconnected. So in slow motion, I want to press down on my first note and then press down on the pedal like this. That way, there's a smooth transition. If I don't do that, listen to the difference. Right, there's a little bit of a gap, and it doesn't sound too nice. So when we play, when we put it all together, we want to make sure we're lifting when the harmony changes, and we're playing, then pedaling. So it makes for a nice, smooth sound like this. So it makes a really, really pretty sound. What's actually going on is when we press down on the pedal, all of those felts are releasing on the strings so they can resonate as long as we want them to. And when I'm done, the felts go back on the strings, kind of like how you'd press on a guitar to stop the sound. We're dampening the sound. That's exactly the function. All right, so I hope you've learned something useful about the damper pedal. Now we can use it a little bit more wisely. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.